Hi, everybody. This is Donna Anderson, and I'm author of lovefraud.com. And today I'm with Colleen Baker. Colleen is a registered nurse and a nurse educator, and she's going to be doing a webinar for Love Fraud called Beyond Betrayal, How to Recover from Trauma. So welcome, Colleen. It's so good to have you with us.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's lay a few basics here. How does betrayal affect the brain?
Well, when I share about betrayal, I'm sharing really that chronic, complex, or even catastrophic abuse by a toxic person causes betrayal trauma. And when that betrayal occurs, your brain begins to operate in a different way. The fear center in the brain begins to fire up and it stays fired up. So it's creating a hypervigilance in your body, in your sense, and you're perpetually on guard. So I also think it's very important to let folks know that the nervous system in the brain, as well as the entire nervous system, begins to change. And with this betrayal or abuse that is happening over and over again, the nervous system literally rewires itself in order to adapt.
Wow.
The other thing that happens in the brain is the neuroreceptors that are important to us in firing, such as the feel-good neuroreceptors, such as dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, they begin to change also. So there's a imbalance of those chemicals going on in the brain.
Wow. So what are some of the ways in which the body responds to traumatic events?
Well, the body responds in a lot of different ways because there's this hypervigilance going on from the chronic abuse and betrayal. There's also a sense of shame with betrayal, this feeling of shame. But specifically as a nurse, as a clinician, there are illnesses that are directly related to this type of chronic abuse taking place. And we see many, many times depression, anxiety, but also unexplained gastrointestinal diseases, autoimmune diseases, and even, heart disease. It changes the vascular system, dementias even, and, there's a correlation to cancer with this type of abuse. So it's very serious what's happening.
Wow. So what will people learn in your webinar?
Well, I walk the learner through a number of different steps. The first step is really defining what betrayal trauma is. And I think by bringing some clarity to the people who are watching on what's really happening to me. And I know for me as a survivor, that was important for me to really dive in and learn and get treatment about that. So I will define what betrayal trauma is. I'll go through the 5 steps of betrayal. And often there's an association of the 5 steps of grief. So we'll take a look at that. And I'll dive into the anatomy of trauma in the brain, but also taking a look at how the body responds to trauma, specifically our trauma responses. So, and lastly, I want the viewer to see that there's hope. And I will identify several ways to begin healing, no matter the phase you're in. So Mostly, I want this to be a message of clarity and hope.
Okay. So that you'll offer some strategies to help people recover from what they've been through.
Exactly. Yes. Strategies that are evidence-based and very effective.
Great. Okay. Well, I know that so many people are suffering, having been betrayed, and this will be really helpful for them. So thank you very much, Colleen, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you, Donna. I'm looking forward to it too.